Thanksgiving week, we don't have school, so we trained. And then they got home for a couple days, and then we trained again. To really get us prepared for this week, there's going to be 40, I think there's 41 Division I teams out at this event, out in Las Vegas. Going to be one of the best tournaments of the year. Just that kind of depth. Scuffle's going to be a very good tournament too. Midland's going to be a very good tournament. But just the amount of depth that we're going to have with 41 Division I teams, it's certainly going to be a mini national tournament. So we'll definitely get to see where our guys are at. I don't know where our seeds will be. The seeding meeting is Thursday afternoon. I got a pretty good idea where some guys will be. I think Schwarm will be in the top 10 somewhere. 33, Noah Elber in top 10 somewhere. I mean, something depends on who all shows up, too. Some guys are dinged up, so maybe they'll send their whole teams. I'm planning on everybody that's supposed to be there being there. For us, still a couple question marks about who's going to go. We can only send 10 guys because I get that question a lot. Well, can you send some extra guys? So Scuffle, we can send 15 guys. Like Midlands, you can send extra guys. Since in the invite, we can only send 10, so one guy at each weight class. We got a couple weight classes that we're still working to figure out who's going to go in that weight class, and then we'll have our 10 that go out. I think Max should be the number 1 seed. 57 probably won't be seeded. 65 won't be seeded. 74 probably 4th. 84, it's hard to say because he lost to a guy that'll be at the tournament. I don't know if they'll put him ahead of him. 97 probably won't be seeded. Heavy won't be seeded. So if we only go to our seeds, we probably won't score a heck of a lot of points. So good thing is we don't really care about seeds. We care about guys going out and competing and getting better. My big point to our team is just toughness, some fight, some hustle, some little things that we try to really do this week and put them in some really tough situations, uncomfortable situations, and see them respond. That's one thing that to me has to be a hallmark of our program. Jake was talking about it with his team. We go toe-to-toe with the best guys, and we don't back down from them. That's where we have to be, too. We have to be toe-to-toe with the best guys, know that we can beat them. When you're going to the deepest tournament during the season, I don't think you can get a better measuring stick, to be where you're at. When, like I said, there's 41, I counted 41 Division I teams. And you can go look and see who's, Penn State's not there, but Okie State's not there, but you got Michigan, you got Ohio State, you got Virginia Tech, you got 4 or 5 top 10, and you got 10 to 12 top 20 teams. So I don't think we can get a better measuring stick as far as where we're at. And for some of our guys, it's time for them to get that win that kind of pushes them over that edge. I think you guys have been around sports enough to know that sometimes guys need that win, that validating victory, even though they're there. I'm telling you, those guys are there. They're there. They're good enough to beat one of the best guys and be one of the best guys in the country. Just they haven't beat one yet. And sometimes until you beat one, I can tell you, I've been there too, man. I can remember a couple of victories that there's no stopping me now. And that's where some of these guys are at because of all the work that they've put in and things that they've done leading up to this. Now it's just time to knock that domino over.